Have you ever wondered why some desires manifest instantly, while others remain elusive, no matter how intensely you focus on them? Why certain people seem to attract their deepest wishes effortlessly, while others struggle for years with little to show for their efforts? The answer lies not in the technique, not in the intensity of your desire, not even in your worthiness to receive, but in something far more fundamental: the divine algorithm. This cosmic calculation system processes every thought, emotion, and intention through a mathematical precision that most spiritual teachers have never fully understood. The ancient Hermetic texts referred to this as the calculus of creation. The Vedic sages called it the karmic equation. Quantum physicists now approach it through the mathematics of probability fields. But regardless of terminology, the underlying truth remains consistent. The universe operates through an algorithmic intelligence that determines exactly how, when, and if your desires will manifest. This is not the simplistic law of attraction that has been commercialized and stripped of its deeper wisdom. This is a multidimensional calculation of such complexity and elegance that even the most advanced artificial intelligence systems pale in comparison. Today I will decode for you the fundamental principles of this divine algorithm, understanding that has been reserved for initiates of the mystery schools for thousands of years. What I'm about to share will fundamentally transform how you approach manifestation, how you formulate your desires, and how you interpret the universe's response. The divine algorithm operates through 7 primary variables, each influencing the final calculation in ways that most people remain completely unaware of. The first variable is vibrational coherence, the degree to which your conscious desires align with your subconscious programming. When you consciously desire wealth, but subconsciously believe that money is the root of all evil, or that wealthy people are unethical, you create what mathematicians call a cancellation function. Your conscious and subconscious signals effectively neutralize each other, resulting in zero manifestation momentum. The algorithm detects this incoherence and responds accordingly, by holding your desire in a state of suspension until coherence is achieved. This explains why affirmations alone often fail to produce results. They address only the conscious variable, while leaving the subconscious programming intact. True vibrational coherence requires alignment across all levels of your being, conscious, subconscious, and superconscious, creating what quantum physicists call constructive interference, where waves combine to amplify their power. The second variable is energetic momentum, the accumulated force behind your desire, built through consistent focus over time. The divine algorithm calculates not just the intensity of your desire in this moment, but its consistency across time. A moderate desire maintained steadily generates far more manifestation momentum than an intense desire that fluctuates wildly. This is why masters of manifestation emphasize the importance of unwavering focus and patience. The algorithm processes your desire not as a single data point, but as an integral function, calculating the area under the curve of your focused intention over time. When this calculation reaches a critical threshold value, manifestation becomes inevitable. The third variable is what ancient texts call karmic resonance, the degree to which your desire aligns with your soul's evolutionary purpose. Contrary to popular belief, karma is not a system of punishment and reward, but a complex algorithm that calculates which experiences will best serve your soul's expansion. When your desire aligns perfectly with your highest evolutionary path, the algorithm assigns it the highest manifestation priority. This is why certain desires seem to manifest almost instantly, while others remain frustratingly elusive despite your best efforts. The algorithm is not denying your desire, it is optimizing your life experience for maximum soul growth. The fourth variable is quantum entanglement, the degree to which your desire is connected to the desires and needs of others. No desire exists in isolation, each is part of an interconnected web of billions of simultaneous intentions, all being processed by the divine algorithm. When your desire creates positive outcomes for many others simultaneously, the algorithm prioritizes its manifestation through what game theorists call a positive sum calculation. This is why desires focused on contribution and service often manifest with remarkable speed and ease, while purely self-centered desires may encounter significant resistance. The algorithm is designed to optimize for collective evolution, not merely individual gratification. The fifth variable is vibrational specificity, the precision with which you define the essence of your desire. Most people focus on the form of what they want, a specific amount of money, a particular relationship, a precise circumstance. But the divine algorithm calculates based on the essence behind the form, the feeling state you seek to experience, the quality of consciousness you wish to embody. When you define your desire solely in terms of external form, you severely limit the algorithm's ability to calculate the optimal manifestation path. This is why masters teach the importance of focusing on essence over form, allowing the algorithm to determine the most efficient manifestation pathway. The sixth variable is what quantum physicists call probability density, the number of potential realities in which your desire can exist. Some desires can only manifest through a very specific set of circumstances, creating what mathematicians call a narrow probability distribution. Others can manifest through countless different scenarios, creating a wide probability distribution. The divine algorithm always calculates the path of least resistance, selecting from available probability distributions the most efficient manifestation route. This is why flexibility in your desired outcome dramatically increases manifestation speed. You're giving the algorithm more possible solutions to work with. The seventh and most profound variable is what ancient texts call divine timing alignment, the synchronization of your desire with cosmic cycles and collective evolution. The universe operates through precise mathematical rhythms, cycles within cycles, from the quantum oscillations of subatomic particles to the grand precession of galactic rotations. When your desire aligns perfectly with these cosmic rhythms, manifestation occurs with breathtaking speed and grace. When it runs counter to these rhythms, the algorithm calculates a delay function, holding your desire in abeyance until the optimal timing window appears. This is why certain desires manifest only after periods of apparent dormancy. The algorithm was calculating the perfect timing alignment. These 7 variables: vibrational coherence, energetic momentum, karmic resonance, quantum entanglement, vibrational specificity, probability density, and divine timing alignment, form the core calculation matrix of the divine algorithm. But how does this knowledge transform your manifestation practice? By understanding these variables, you can consciously optimize your vibrational output to align with the algorithm's calculations. First, to maximize vibrational coherence, you must address subconscious programming that contradicts your conscious desires. This requires deep inner work, identifying and transforming limiting beliefs through techniques like emotional release work, shadow integration, and quantum reprogramming. When your entire being, from conscious to subconscious, vibrates in perfect harmony with your desire, the algorithm registers this coherence and prioritizes its manifestation. Second, to build energetic momentum, maintain consistent focus on your desire, not with desperate attachment, but with calm, confident expectancy. The algorithm responds not to sporadic intensity, but to steady, unwavering signal strength. Visualize your desire for at least 7 minutes daily, the minimum time required to establish a clear energetic signature in the quantum field. Third, to optimize karmic resonance, align your desires with your soul's purpose by asking a simple but profound question: how does this desire serve my highest evolution and the evolution of all beings? When your desire contains within it the seed of expanded consciousness, the algorithm recognizes its evolutionary value and accelerates its manifestation. Fourth, to enhance quantum entanglement, formulate desires that create positive outcomes for many others. Ask yourself, how will the fulfillment of this desire serve the highest good of all concerned? When your desire creates a ripple effect of positive transformation, the algorithm calculates this multiplier effect and increases manifestation priority. Fifth, to improve vibrational specificity, focus on the essence of what you desire rather than its specific form. Instead of visualizing a particular amount of money, embody the feeling of abundance and freedom. Instead of fixating on a specific relationship, vibrate with the essence of love and connection. This gives the algorithm maximum flexibility and efficiency in calculating manifestation pathways. 6. To expand probability density, remain open to multiple manifestation scenarios, releasing attachment to how your desire must appear. The statement "this or something better" is not spiritual bypassing, but a sophisticated instruction to the divine algorithm to calculate optimal outcomes beyond your limited perspective. Seventh, to align with divine timing, develop deep trust in the perfect unfolding of your manifestation, understanding that apparent delays are actually perfect recalculations ensuring optimal outcomes. This trust itself becomes a variable in the algorithm's calculation, reducing resistance and accelerating manifestation. When you understand and apply these 7 principles, you transform from a passive wisher to an active co-calculator, working in conscious partnership with the divine algorithm. This is the lost science of manifestation, the mathematical precision behind creation itself. But there is one final variable that transcends all others, what the ancient texts call surrender to divine intelligence. This is the recognition that the algorithm possesses an intelligence far beyond your individual perspective. It calculates not just based on what you think you want, but on what your soul knows you need. When you fully surrender to this higher intelligence, you activate what quantum physicists call non-local consciousness, a state where your individual awareness merges with universal intelligence. From this unified state, desires no longer need to be sent out and returned through manifestation. They arise directly from the source, already containing within them the certainty of their fulfillment. This is the highest form of manifestation, not the projection of desire, but the recognition of your oneness with the divine algorithm itself. You are not separate from the calculating intelligence, you are an expression of it. Your desires are not yours alone, but the universe's way of evolving through your unique perspective. When this truth is fully realized, manifestation transforms from an external process of attraction to an internal process of recognition. You recognize that everything you truly desire already exists within the infinite field of quantum possibility. Your role is simply to align your individual consciousness with its already existing reality. This alignment is not achieved through force, but through surrender. Not through control, but through trust. Not through attachment, but through love. The divine algorithm is not a mechanical process, but a living intelligence that responds not just to your thoughts and emotions, but to the depth of your surrender, to the vastness of your trust, to the authenticity of your love. In this state of surrendered co-creation, you discover the ultimate truth of manifestation. You are not the creator of your reality, nor are you its passive recipient. You are the divine algorithm itself, temporarily experiencing itself through the perspective of individuality. Your desires are not separate from the intelligence that fulfills them. They are expressions of the same intelligence, the same calculation, the same divine mathematics. When this truth is fully embodied, manifestation ceases to be a technique and becomes a natural expression of your divine nature. You no longer need to understand the complex calculations of the divine algorithm, because you recognize yourself as the calculator, the calculation, and the result, all simultaneously existing in the eternal now of infinite possibility. This is the deepest secret of manifestation, hidden in plain sight throughout the ages, not a method to get what you want, but a remembrance of what you are, the divine algorithm itself, calculating the infinite possibilities of its own magnificent unfolding.